10 seconds of me just staring at the thing. Okay, making sure we're actually live on YouTube. And we're live. So, on the playlist today, we discuss Sonic's 30th anniversary, and if we have time, the rebuttal of the Nintendo 64 top 10 list. So stay tuned to Metro Kingdom Radio, and welcome back to the Switch side. Welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio. It is I, your host, the best by far. It's me, it's J-Playstar, and with three of my most go fastliest co-hosts here tonight. First off, we have ROB the Rob.
Hey.
Pizza MC Chris.
Yo, get that chili dog on.
And Reunion.
Yo, what's up? That was my impression of someone who's from the future. I buffered. You buffered before me.
You're like trying to time it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome
How did he know?
To Metro Kingdom Radio, your weekly Nintendo and gaming podcast where we talk about Nintendo games, news, and other gaming news as well, like media, merch, and movies. So today, we're celebrating a birthday, a very special birthday to our favorite.
Two birthdays.
I mean, it's
but
yeah. There's a lot.
On the one.
There's a lot of birthdays.
Only one of them is celebrated, right?
Yeah, but yesterday we had a birthday of most important blue hedgehog we all know. Sonic the Hedgehog, his birthday was yesterday, his 30th anniversary. So happy birthday, Sonic. I think so I kind of want to just like talk really quick about just like Sonic and us in general, like, you know, our love for Sonic. I don't know, maybe if you want to talk about your favorite Sonic moment, like Sonic gaming moment, or just Sonic moment in general. You know, just to start us off, I think that'd be kind of cool. I guess I can go first. So for me, Sonic, it holds like a really special place in my heart because, I mean, for one, you know, back then during the console wars, I was, you know, Team Mario, but I was introduced to Sonic by my uncle, may he rest in peace. He was the young cool uncle, so he was only 8 years older than me. So of course he had like cool stuff when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like when I was 8, he was 16. You know, so he had the Genesis, and so you know, of course, like me going there, I'm over here like, oh, Mr. Mario, everything Nintendo, and then he showed me this awesome, cool dude with attitude, Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was just like, whoa, he's blue. And like, yeah, he was so cool. Like Sonic just had all that attitude and flair, and so, you know, I just like, I absolutely love Sonic. And so just like thinking about the fact that, like, you know, it's his 30th anniversary is just like kind of crazy to me, because yeah, that makes me older than him, but like it's just like, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's cool though. But like, I just love Sonic, and I just like, I think the first Sonic game I did play was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So, you know, which also happens to be my favorite Sonic game, I guess you can say for now. We'll see.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's pretty much. I remember Sonic coming out, but I'm pretty sure Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the first game that I played too, because I remember Sonic as I remember Tails as long as I remembered Sonic, so I'm pretty sure it's Sonic 2. But it's funny, my story is kind of similar because my cousin, who was like, you know, 4 or 5 years older than me, and then they were into Sonic also. They were like hardcore into Sega just because Sonic was that rebellious, you know, mascot with like you know, the intro had like an animated, you know, Sonic, like with an expression. So that was, and that we take that for granted now. Should we get like whole entire cinematic videos now? But you know, back then that was really cool to see. Just like, hey, this dude's pointing at me. Oh snap! This guy's waiting. I didn't press any buttons. He's tapping his foot. And now he's like on his Just like looking, come on, man, let's play.
That attitude stance.
Yeah, and I just remembered like obviously there was the speed of like the movement of how fast the game could go, but seeing the blocks explode was like really cool to me. I still kind of get enjoyment out of just seeing these blocks. They're like really nice colors and this poof poof. I don't know, just something about it is really satisfying. And that was when I was like, man, this is like I didn't understand generations. I was like, wow, this is better than Nintendo graphics, which is the NES one. I didn't know what was 16-bit. I was just like, oh, I never even heard of Sega Master System, you know. So.
Yeah,
I got to comment really quick because for both of you, and we won't dive into the console wars book, but the marketing totally worked on both of you
Oh,
and
100%.
your parental guardians or whatever, because totally it has to be edgier, has to be better than Nintendo. And Sonic 2 was the thing that hit the mainstream because I don't know if you remember Sonic Tuesday. It was released on a Tuesday specifically to line up with Sonic 2, and it was this huge huge marketing campaign about the edgier, like better than Super Mario World game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it worked.
Really compared to Super Mario World, and it worked. It worked. It got my dad too. That's how I ended up playing it. I don't know if it was Sonic 1 or 2, but it was because my dad bought the Genesis because of the marketing. Crazy.
Wow.
It got your dad. He's like, "Whoa, this guy's edgy and cool."
Yeah. He's gonna love it. The if you have a son, he's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2, that came out before Super Nintendo, right? Did it? Or was it
No, it came out
After.
after Mario World.
after World? Okay.
Hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you, Rob?
I don't remember which one I played first.
Hmm
I know I played it more at like other people's houses because I had the Super Nintendo.
hmm
But my sister did eventually ask for a Sega Genesis, and I remember the one I played the most was Sonic and Knuckles.
Nice.
Ooh. Wait, is your
Yes.
sister older than you or younger than you?
She's older.
Got her
Yeah.
too, huh?
So I guess the marketing got her.
It's really funny. Like, I guess all of us really was introduced to Sonic from someone who was older than us, like an
Yeah.
older family member. That's really funny how that works. I mean, I guess with Mario too, but like it's just really funny how that works.
Oh, yeah. I remember Knuckles was the one. Sonic and Knuckles was the one that I played the most as a kid,
Mhm.
and I remember it was revolutionary because it's a cartridge, but
Oh
it
my
had an
God.
extra slot at the top to plug in another cartridge, so you can plug in Sonic 1 or 2. But then because like most kids don't have, or like they have a bunch of other cartridges but not Sonic's, you'd plug in everything and just see what it would do, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't
See what
do
works.
anything. But yeah, I just remember that.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I remember too, like doing that with Sonic. It tripped me out when I did it with Sonic 1. It's funny because I played Sonic 1 after 2, and I realized like how much better 2 was. But like, yeah, but like with the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, I was like, I finally got my hands on the Sonic 1, like from my cousin, and I tried it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. I'm playing as Knuckles in Sonic 1. Like it's so weird but cool at the same time. Like Sonic and Knuckles was like DLC before DLC.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was because like, it was funny because it was like, whoa, Sonic's so cool and badass. What should we make next? And they made Tails. It's like this innocent, adorable dude, which I relate to.
Well,
Then Knuckles came out, and I was
Love
just like,
Tails.
plus,
man, Tails is like,
wasn't the whole
Knuckles is
point
like,
of the
Sonic
slot?
is like,
This
What
Sloth is an echidna.
Wasn't the whole point of
No, he said
No,
slot. He
sorry.
didn't say sloth. He's
Oh.
a slot.
Oh.
yeah, the yeah, wasn't
like
the
the
whole
opposite
point
of
of the slot
Sonic.
so that you could play Knuckles on Super on the on the third one in Sonic 3?
Yeah, I mean it was really interesting because Sonic and Knuckles was like, because Sonic 3 was supposed to be with Sonic and Knuckles, but what happened is they decided to cut the development in half, and then so they can release 2 games, and so Sonic 3, and then they released Sonic and Knuckles, but originally they were meant to be the same game. And so yeah, like you said, like that was made like that so that you can have Knuckles in Sonic 3, but they also had the added feature that you can also play Sonic 1 and 2 with Knuckles as well, like if you plugged it in, which was really
Oh.
cool.
I didn't know
That's
that
such an
one.
interesting.
Wow, you didn't know that?
Like, I don't think there's ever been a game I can think of that's kind of like that. Like,
No.
splitting up the development in half. Like, do we have that like intentionally from the very beginning now with like Final Fantasy remake, whatever? But like,
No, I think a lot of games actually do that where they cut it in half and like make a 1 and a 2 or like make one a DLC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do that quite often
But not like
nowadays.
physically, I guess.
Yeah,
You know?
not physically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
so what's up,
you
Chris?
you asked what's like your favorite Sonic moment.
Mhm.
Was that like one of the questions?
Yeah.
I'd say beyond like playing it as a kid, even though that's kind of memorable, the really like the one memorable moment I remember with Sonic the most is that freaking whale in Sonic Adventure.
Hmm.
Man, like
Two,
I
right? Or was that one?
I think
One.
it was one. Honestly, I think
Okay.
I got a Dreamcast and I didn't have Sonic Adventure because I feel like it came out a few months after launch,
Hmm.
but it had a demo and Sonic
Mhm.
Adventure demo was in there and I would just play that beach scene over and over and that whale every single time. I don't even know if I liked it, but it was just so memorable because it's like Sonic in the 3D world and he's going fast. And I don't know, it's just it feels like because it's a new system and a whole new like platforming experience, it felt cool. It felt really cool.
Yeah, and I think with Sonic Adventures, like it was really cool because you can explore like the different Sonic like areas. You know, it was free roam to an extent. Yeah, so it was pretty cool to be able to like walk around a 3D environment and go to these Sonic worlds.
What was that one guy called in Sonic Adventure who's like he's made of liquid and he like
Chaos.
Chaos, yeah. I remember first seeing him, even though it was on like an SD TV, but like
Crisp.
yeah, so liquidy. Like I was like, what the hell is this? Now I
So
look back, I'm like,
refreshing.
this is what the hell is this? Like,
Are you soaked?
yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, like I like to think about the Sonic Adventure games too. I really, for some reason, I don't know why this was like the hypest thing to me was Sonic versus Shadow at the end of like either of their storylines in Sonic Adventure 2 when like you would go against Shadow like if you were Sonic and you go against Shadow and I remember like they're like they start running down like the long hallway but like
Mhm.
they're saying stuff to each other and like I always thought that was like the hypest thing ever when like Shadow's like you never cease to amaze me Blue Hedgehog and then Sonic is just like he's like well I'm just a guy who likes to have fun or something and
It's pretty much just Goku and
yeah
Vegeta
it
in the
really
form of
is
hedgehogs. Like,
and Shadow is just like he goes I see well before this is over I'm gonna show you the true power of chaos control and I was like oh my god it's on let's do this Shadow final battle Sonic versus Shadow I thought that was like the coolest thing ever
I thought in Sonic Adventure 2, like the hypest moment for me was when they revealed that like Robotnik's grandpa or something was like upset
yeah
about his daughter getting killed or something.
yeah uh-huh
And like you realize like both teams are like this isn't just like a bunch of a bunch of animals like trying to run as fast as they can now. This is real stuff. Like,
Is
you're yeah.
yeah like it was Maria his granddaughter right well I don't
Maria Carey.
No, Maria
Yeah.
Robotnik, which was really funny.
Okay.
It was yeah, because Eggman, his name is Ivo Robotnik, and so his cousin Maria was the one that yeah that like,
These Sonic games were made before like the Cold War ended.
and that's what like that the whole idea with Shadow and everything, because like Shadow's tied into that because him and Maria were like really close and yeah all that.
Maria.
Maria,
Which like
Maria.
I'm so mad he's not in. I mean, I guess you could KO
Smash
him in
Brothers.
this movie, right? But he still doesn't like.
There's
Yeah,
still a chance.
he
There's
doesn't
one
go,
slot open.
Maria.
Yeah, it's true.
I'd be okay with that.
What about you? I don't know. Wait, who was left to talk about their favorite Sonic memory? Was it Rob or Chris? You said yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Rob? You have like a favorite Sonic memory?
When going Supersonic and Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Because I had-
Chaos.
You go Super Sonic and Sonic Adventure. I never beat the game, so I was like, what?
Oh, to beat
Yeah,
Chaos.
'cause I've
Ultimate,
never-
Right?
Yeah, I never beat some of the other games or
Yeah.
like the early. That's the first Sonic game I beat. So that was really cool, actually being able to do the whole Supersonic thing and go crazy.
Given in the other Sonic games, I don't think you didn't turn into Supersonic at the end, right? It was always like a secret thing that could happen.
Yeah. Now it's kind of like
Now
necessary.
it's like necessary. Yeah, at the end of every
Yeah.
Sonic game, he needs to go Supersonic.
Like
One-
it's
one
literally
more-
the Dragon Balls, like it's necessary.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. When were game save actually implemented? Because I don't think the Sega Genesis had it for most of those.
No,
right?
but you can
Yeah.
do like a debug mode kind of
Yeah.
thing where like you can
Oh, and
warp
jump
warp
levels?
level. Yeah.
Yeah, do like a level select.
You know, actually, my favorite, man, my favorite 2D memory of Sonic, it has to be, I think, yeah, I mean, okay, it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2 that I first saw because I remember being blown away by the Oil City.
Oh, yeah.
That was so cool. Like you never saw that ever. Like, I don't know, just it was hype. It was so
Oh.
hype. I didn't even understand the properties of oil at the time. Like, I was just amazed to see water. That color.
I will call out that the underwater levels in Sonic games give me more anxiety than like any
Oh,
horror
I
game
know, I hate it.
now. It's
Anytime
like the most anxious
music.
I've ever been in gaming.
Mm-hmm.
You find those bubbles, man. Yeah, man.
That's why I like the oil city because you just straight up die.
You
Don't get oil, you
just
die.
When you get to the bubble and you go, "Oh, and you're like, oh my god.
Think if that was like that was in 3D and you had like Resident Evil tank controls.
And it's
Oh,
also like
man.
risk reward because like you get pretty far, you don't know how far away the next bubble is, and so like, do I go back and get that bubble again? And then you keep doing that for safety.
Yeah, and the bubbles aren't always there. You kind of have to like hope
You gotta,
it
yeah.
comes
Then you
out.
wait for
Yeah.
it, like, come on, come on, come
Come on,
on.
come on, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, I guess he fell into the oil.
I'm back.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
survived.
Yeah. So another reason too why you're talking about this is because we just had the Sonic 30th anniversary symphony, which I remember when like it was announced during like that Sonic Central. I was the one who was all like, "Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this. This is gonna be so good." I was half kidding when I said that, and then I'm seeing like you guys is up like talking about it in our Discord, and I was like, man, this sounds really good. Like Chris is over here talking about it, and I'm just like, I need to watch it. And so I finally got a chance to watch it this morning, and man, this was awesome. Like this was so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, is it better than a 12-minute Post Malone concert?
100%. You know what?
It's 2 whole hours. It's crazy.
It was 2 hours of, and like it was so cool because they did like medleys of, of like the first it was really cool because they broke it up into two
And then
halves.
different things. Yeah.
And so the first
Yeah.
half was just all symphony
Orchestra,
instruments.
yeah.
Orchestra instrumentals. Like it was so cool, and like they did all the earlier games. I teared up a bit during like that Sonic 1, that Sonic 2, like listening to it. I was like, oh, that's so
Yep.
cool.
Good. And I don't know if anyone's been to gaming concerts. It's kind of a big deal these days. Yeah, I mean, it's a symphony, and then they play video game clips in the background. But like, it works in this like medium, like watching it streaming, and just like you get the nostalgia. It makes you want to play. It makes you remember these as like amazing games, even if they weren't. Like,
Yeah.
it was really
Sonic 06 was in it. Yeah.
yeah, it was so great for fan service. Like I said this before, but I really wish that other games would get this, especially a free concert like this.
Yeah.
You don't see that much, but I did like the format. First half symphony orchestra, second half J rock, and then Crush 40.
Yeah.
Boys.
It was so it was like first half symphony, second half like rock and vocals.
Yeah.
It was
then
so cool.
The orchestra came in the second half as well and played with the rock, although it was drowned out. You couldn't really hear it too much, but I love when they combine rock and orchestra at the same time.
I will say one thing that I really like that like a lot of whenever you see video game symphonies and with the video game footage in the background, it's usually someone like trash playing it. This time they actually got people who knew how to play the game, and like it was really well edited. You didn't have to worry about Sonic missing a jump from a ledge or something, or like getting hit by a caterpillar and just or not knowing how to fight Robotnik. It was really well done, really well edited.
Really well edited.
Really well edited. Whoever did like the video production, not just for the video game part, but for the live performances.
What's really funny is
great job.
like you say that, and I was watching some people's like live reactions, which made me feel like which made me kind of regret not doing one. But I didn't think I
Yeah.
would need to, you know what I mean? But then this concert made it seem like made it like I kind of regret it. But
Yeah.
like I did see a live reaction of the person who did the video editing for the gameplay
No
footage,
way.
and so it was really cool like seeing like his take on it and stuff. He's like, wow, they actually made this really good, like, because he was talking about like the post editing and everything after that too, so it was kind of a surprise to him as well. Yeah, but I don't know, like we should just start talking about like, you know, our favorite moments of this symphony. um
Also, one thing, if you guys ever go to a video game symphony concert, it's literally the only classical concert you can go to where you can cheer and clap in the middle of the song. It's
That's
like it's
so
legit.
true, right?
One of the geekiest is John Williams at the Bowl, but it's always so good because John Williams has done so many great scores.
Mhm.
And then like
Yeah,
once the
I understand that. Yeah,
Star Wars theme comes on, you see a bunch of lightsabers in the dark.
yeah.
Oh,
Those
hey,
are
Rob and I
so
should go. We
fantastic.
bring our lightsabers.
Yeah, you should.
Well, what's it called? Wait, how many orchestras have you guys been to video game ones? Because I've been to the Pokemon one.
I've been in the Pokemon one.
Mhm.
There was actually a while ago called Video Games Live.
Mhm.
I did that.
I haven't been to any, but I've seen a bunch of them in that, like, I think the best ones I've seen so far were from like this, it's like this French group. And then there's one in Japan that's also like they've done like Donkey Kong Country 2 Symphony and like Super Mario Symphony. Like,
Totally do that one.
yeah, it's so good.
That's
so
so
good.
you too, Ryu. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if
Yeah, I
you
haven't seen any.
have you ever seen any though, like on YouTube or anything, Rob? I mean, besides the Sonic one, I guess.
Yeah, because the Zelda one's been going on for a while, so I'm pretty sure I've watched some of those.
Yeah.
Japan only though, right? Like if that were here,
No,
I
it's
feel
been
like
out here.
It was
it's
here.
here?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
there was one tour that did it. Yeah.
There were
Missed it.
two. I think they were here twice. I remember.
I
if I
feel
remember
like it was
correctly.
twice. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
next time.
Because like the ones
Um,
that have appeared here in America, from what I can remember, is Pokemon, Final Fantasy, and Zelda.
and
Yeah.
other compilations.
Yeah.
We've seen the online version of the Splatoon concert, which was cool.
Oh yeah.
Oof, don't get me started.
That's how I got into like Splatoon music, because like I was just like, what
Really
is
good.
this? This is real life.
Yeah. Really good music.
Yeah.
Especially Callie and Marie. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, so watching this, I did watch this live, and my favorite part is obviously like it hits you with nostalgia every time there's a new medley. But I love watching these live because of the comments and the stream. And normally it's
Oh.
like it's risk, you know, F-bombs and dirty jokes and whatever. But
Yeah.
my God, everyone loves Sonic. They're calling out for things. So many were like, Sonic CD. And then like the actual account, the YouTube account for Sonic had to come out and say, don't worry, Sonic CD is going to get some love later. And it's like,
What?
everyone's so excited. Like it was unheard of. Like you don't get that with Sonic in anything. So it was just, it was nice to see this franchise get the love it deserved.
Speaking of Sonic CD, that's actually the first Sonic game I owned. I owned it for the PC, and it's a very underrated Sonic game. It's actually like people consider it the top Sonic 2D platform game for a while.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend anyone who has a chance to play it. It's super cool. You can time travel. So
Yeah, I mean, you know, speaking of which, right now too, like anybody who's interested in any Sonic games right now, a bunch of them are on sale on Steam right now. Like, and on Epic Games, Sonic Mania is free right now. So, you know, get those right now if you want to get in on that Sonic hype.
they're about to end soon, so gotta go fast.
You gotta throw that in there.
Yeah, chili dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was really cool like seeing this, because I didn't go like, and I thank you guys for not spoiling it for me, like watching this, because like every time that like something new came up, I was like, oh sweet, you know, like, oh that's cool. I didn't know they were gonna do that song, like, you know, during the Sonic 2 medley. Like
I was so tempted.
it was so cool that they did Chemical Plant Zone and Casino Nights. I was like, oh my
Yep.
god, that's so cool.
That's like one of the top comments, actually.
Yeah, when Special Stage came on, I think it was the first medley.
Oh.
Everyone's typing Special Stage, Special Stage. It was so good.
Yeah. And yeah, so I'm just glad that you guys like didn't do that for me. And so, you know, just to take a little tiny journey of like how I felt when watching this, when they did Endless Possibilities later on with Nate Wants to Battle, which was cool because when I saw him appear, I was like, whoa, because I've seen his covers before, and this guy's great. And so when I saw that he was like the vocal guest, the guest singer for like the songs, I was like, that's so cool. And like, so when they're doing like Endless Possibilities from Sonic Unleashed, the game that no one cares about, he turns into a werehog. Come on. He like, and he was singing. I was like, and you know, I saw that they were doing the rock band with the symphony orchestra. I was like, that's so cool. And I was like, man, I just really wish that they would do this with like Escape from the City, because that would sound so cool. And I feel, and like I've seen his cover of that, and I was like, he would do so well if they did that with here. But I don't know, maybe they won't do it. Well, you know, maybe we'll see. And then so like when it ends with this, it ends with the Sonic and the Black Knight like song, and then like the, you know, the screen fades to black. I was like, oh, I guess that's it. And it goes, do you want one more? And I was like, what do you mean? And even then, so I still didn't like, I wasn't very optimistic that I was gonna get City Escape, because I thought it was gonna be Live and Learn. And lo and behold, you know, it goes like, well then, just follow me. And I was like, oh, like if I had a camera on me, you would have seen me freaking out at work when I was watching it, when I probably shouldn't have been. But like it was so cool. And then like, yeah, then Nate comes out and they start doing City Escape, and I was just like, this is so cool. I legit started tearing up during that time because I was like, it's so beautiful. Because they got the symphony in the background and everything, and yeah, like it was so like perfect. And then you know, when after that, when they had like the story select screen from Sonic Adventure 2, and then like it showed Hero with the symphony, and then Dark with the bands, and then like the dude from Crush 40 in the middle. And then like he goes like,
Yeah,
this
that
is
was
this
cute.
last one, this is the epic Crush 40. And I was like, no, Ryu, if you were here right now, where are you? No, Ryu, they're actually doing it. And then you hear and I was like, oh my god, Live and Learn, this is the best orchestra ever.
You know what's cool is they had because I was talking about Sonic CD earlier. They have Sonic Boom. They played Sonic Boom from
Sonic
Sonic
Boom.
CD, and like uh that's like I think the first time Sonic had like an anime opening at all. Um, it was like it kind of looks like Dragon Ball kind of if you take a look at it. But I remember when I was a kid, me and my cousin, we were freaking out over it. We're just like, what is this? There's anime Sonic? What?
Yeah, I mean, how did you guys feel like when watching this? Like, I know Ryu, you love Live and Learn. So like when you were watching it, how'd you feel?
I hadn't I wasn't watching it live, so I kind of skimmed through it back and forth, but it made me realize like, you know, people talk about how like Sonic 3 was composed by Michael Jackson, but Sonic 2 I still think has the best soundtrack out of like the 2D platformers, just because Green Hill Zone is in there, I think, right? Or actually, no, that's Sonic 1, isn't it?
Sonic 1 is Green Hill Zone.
Green Hill Zone, right, yeah.
Emerald Hill Zone is Sonic 2.
But there's like, I don't know. I kind of just prefer that, like, I don't know what it is, that Green Hill Zone sound, or like that, I think it's called Spring Zone. I think it is Sonic 1 that I'm talking about. Yeah, Spring Hill Zone. Is that from Sonic 1 also? But
No,
anyways,
Sonic 1 is Green Hill Zone.
where's Spring Zone from? Whatever. Anyways, it just made me realize how much I love those like just earlier Sonic game non-rock music. And then at the end, the rock music came in, and I was just like, wait, no, I love this more. Never mind.
Did you get hyped though, like when Live and Learn came on?
Yeah, what's cool is that I like some of the changes they made to it. Like it's not an exact like, you know, perfect copy. It's like, I don't know. I like the vocalist. He did a great job. He's kind of like, is he the original vocalist? He sounds like he's a little bit older.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. No, and that's what's crazy is that he is the original vocalist from Crush 40, like singing, you know, those songs like Live and Learn. And you guys don't realize this, but Sonic Adventure 2 came out in 2001. Like that game is 20 years old now, and like so this
Yeah.
dude is still like he sounds great.
still got
you know?
it.
Like he's still got like 20 years later. This dude's like rock and live and learn. Like he sounds awesome.
Also, I think
Rocking it.
I think his name is Jun Sinoue. I forgot his name. He's like the composer for Sonic, but I
Yeah.
think he's playing in the band also.
No, he is. Yeah, that's him 100%. Yeah. How about okay? So like yeah, Chris or Rob wants to talk about your favorite times from this symphony. Damn it.
Oh,
How about
Is
you?
he muted or is that me?
I think he's
Huh?
muted. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think-
I was saying that I don't have I didn't have fond memories of the rock music, no offense. I thought it was really cool though, and I thought it was amazing fan service how they did it. But it was the symphony that got me. Like I loved watching the orchestra and hearing the medleys.
Which ones was like your favorite?
I think the most memorable music were from 1 and 2.
Mhm.
I liked watching all the rest, but like more for the clips and the nice music. But I don't think it was memorable to me. But a lot of it made me want to play those games
Mhm.
because I didn't play a lot of the 3D games outside of Adventure.
Oh, okay. I mean, they only did one song from Sonic Adventure. I mean, it was the main one, but
Well,
yeah.
well, which one was the? So I know they did Colors. They did one where he was saving an anime girl.
that's
Uh-oh.
Sonic 06.
Like
Well, how
I
real
was so confused about
Yeah.
that one.
Spoiler: he kisses her at the end.
Thought so.
Also, like, yeah.
Yeah, it felt a little bit romantic.
Princess
Um,
Elise.
I think there was Forces or Generations. Like I never played any of those, and people were really hyped. So it kind of made me just. I'm excited for the Colors re-release.
You know, you should play Generations because Generations is really cool because what happens is they bring modern Sonic and classic Sonic together, and then they have like stages from all across like Sonic games, like remastered in like 3D and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
So like for example, Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic 2 is like
Mhm.
remastered
But
in
it's
2D and in 3D for modern
What-
Sonic.
what console?
So it's PS3, but you can get it on PC. I
You
have it
don't-
on PC.
You
think
can
it
get it
came
on
out
PC
every
legitimately.
console. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on PC legitimately. I think
Okay.
it's on sale on Steam right now too.
Okay. Um, I, this is a celebration of Sonic, so I won't go into it too much. Sonic's one of my favorite like franchises and characters. But the games aren't my favorite. It's
Yeah.
like the gameplay. It's not even like I can't say one of them is in my top like 25 or even like 30 favorite games. But I still love the franchise and the character. It's just so important to gaming. And the design of the characters in the world are great. So even though the games themselves, the gameplay is not for me, I still play them here and there. I rarely complete any.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Especially Sonic 1. People don't realize the spin dash isn't in Sonic 1, right?
It's not.
Yeah, it's like it came in Sonic 2 and Sonic 1 was actually I felt like Sonic 1 was more difficult, but
It is.
yeah. Especially when you get to the end, you're like, what's this? Is this Metal Sonic? What's he doing here? Wait,
Yeah.
Is that 1 or 2? That's 1, right? Yeah. Anyways, it's interesting
that
how
far,
like
wouldn't it?
Sonic is like one of those franchises that's huge, but almost all of their games just don't really age too well, I guess.
Yeah, not so much.
Like Sonic Adventure 1 is kind of a big
Yeah.
victim of that, especially with the camera. Like this is a game that came out after Mario 64 and it has worse cameras than Mario 64. So.
And the mouth movements and everything. Well,
But some games age really like some games I love even more now, like Sonic Adventure 2 and like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Sonic R even though Sonic R is not really
Sonic R.
yeah, but
I'll let Rob get to his in a bit, but I want to mention though, like how Chris he says that like it's a Sonic celebration, so he doesn't want to bog it down by criticizing Sonic games. But Chris, I don't know if you realize that's part of the fandom of Sonic.
bad games?
Like
The bad
yeah,
games
it's
are-
making
are
fun
okay.
of the bad games. Like that's part of the whole meta. In the movie, like they make reference to Sonic. You know what I mean? Like Sonic was a
Yes.
meme like created because of just like how Sonic himself is just he's kind of a meme, but he's like one of the coolest memes,
Sonic is a I don't know if you guys ever saw the Sonic cycle, like Sonic fan cycle, where it's like a new game is announced.
Yes.
Fans get hyped. Game comes out. Fans are disappointed. New game announced.
announced.
Fans are hyped.
Yeah, constant
Sonics.
cycle. But I'm glad, like, despite all of that, the game didn't die. The franchise didn't die, which it totally
No.
could have, especially with Sega, bowing out of the console
Mhm.
wars.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's cool that it's still a thing because we love the character despite all its flaws.
Yeah, and kids still love Sonic. Like,
Yeah.
like kids nowadays, they still love him.
TV shows were always a hit. The animation's great. It was a great reminder every time you go to the gas station checkout and you hear that ring.
Yep.
Why was that a thing? I don't know, but I loved it.
Like, there's a video I think I watched about that. There's a reason.
Oh
for that.
yeah.
Something about how Sega was the one who like essentially made those registers or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
I haven't heard that ring in a long time though, but I remember what you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
How about you, Rob? What was your favorite like moments from this symphony?
I really only got to maybe where Sonic CD came in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was where is that where he turns like to a cat thing?
Oh, that's probably Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. A cat.
Oh wait. Oh, you know what? You might be thinking of the Chows. Are you talking about the Chows?
I don't know.
No.
So you didn't
He
watch the
turns
end?
into like some kind of cat thing in one of those games. I did not. Like I was just watching it a little bit before we started recording, and then I was like, I kind of want to watch something else now.
You should at least.
Because I think
Wait,
I'd be better off just having it on in the background.
Did you like Sonic Adventure 2? Did you play it?
Yeah, I played both Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Okay. What I want you to do right now is just go to the very end. Go 1 hour and 51 minutes into the thing and just watch watch that part.
Try not to sing. If you don't sing anything, I think you win a prize for something. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to get hyped, let me tell you, like, just watch that, because I was working the early shift this morning, and yeah, let me just say that like that kept me awake. I was so hyped. Like I was so amped. like just listening to and like watching those final two songs. It was just like, especially like with Live and Learn, like you can't listen to that rendition of Live and Learn and not feel amped afterwards. It was just like crazy. And
I was like, Johnny was asking me earlier what my favorite moments was. I barely could focus because I was still listening to the. I was just like, I don't even know what to say.
yeah, it was really
One-
funny too. Oh, go ahead. You want to go?
One of the really cool callbacks. This is a 2-hour show. There was an intermission, and the
Oh, yeah.
intermission was the freaking Chow Garden,
Yeah.
Kale Garden.
Like,
So awesome.
Showing us the Chow Garden, going, look, we all know you want this, but we're still not giving it back to you.
That's free money. That prints money, Sega.
Yeah, I don't
You do
understand
this.
why they don't just give us like a Chow Garden app. Like, give us an app at least. 'Cause you know how
Tamagotchis
much
are making a
money that would
comeback,
make?
man.
Huh?
Tamagotchis are totally
Yeah.
making a comeback. They could release it. They could do the whole Dreamcast thing, except just in a real, the freaking memory card, the VMU for the Dreamcast.
Mhm.
You would take the Chow, and it was the Tamagotchi. What a
Yep.
crazy
It
idea!
was awesome, right? Like,
Love it.
what a cool idea of the VMU. Like, in most systems now, they don't really do that. I mean, the closest we got was like the Pokewalker with Pokemon Gold, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. But yeah, like you don't have that anymore.
Pokewalker was dope.
Yeah, like I remember the VMU too, because like my dad had a Dreamcast, and so like he had the VMU, and I was like, and I'd always kill the battery on that thing, just like trying to like train my little Chow on there. Oh, yeah, such a cool idea. Yeah,
I will say, I wish, I don't know, they really got a lot of things done in terms of, appealing to just like some of the most like more unknown Sonic games. But it doesn't look like they did anything from Sonic the Seven Rings. I think they got Sonic the Black Knight, but not Sonic the Seven Rings. And there's
Yeah.
a song that I really like from Sonic the Seven Rings. It's actually the main theme song. So, but that's okay. They did 2 hours of just like every Sonic thing possible. And another thing would have been cool, I thought, was maybe if they brought back the band Dreams Come True. I don't know if you heard that band, but they wrote Green Hill Zone. They actually like were commissioned to write that song back in the day. And there's still a band together in Japan until this day.
Yeah, you're not alone in that Sonic and the Seven Rings thing. because I was looking at other people who were like live reacting to it, and there was this one guy going, "Oh, come on, Secret of Seven Rings, come on!" And he just kept saying that, and then like they ended up giving us like City Escape and Live and Learn. He goes, "Oh, I guess this is cool too."
Yeah. He gave us a Black Knight song. I don't think this is good.
Right? Those Wii era Sonic games that people were like,
Those
about.
games are good once you like get like halfway through and like get like the necessary control mechanics down to like it's weird they make you like play the game and like see that's the thing about Sonic games like there's always something wrong with them, man.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a perfect Sonic game.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes it perfect is that there's all like every Sonic game has something jank about it, but for some reason it's part of its charm. Like it's one of the only like franchises that could get away with that.
It's like it's supposed to be, you know.
Because imagine like a Mario game with like, and you're expecting something jank to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Like it's not right. But for some reason, when it comes to Sonic, like some jank is acceptable.
It's like if Excuse Me, Princess was canon. Like in every Zelda game that happened.
I'd be disappointed if there wasn't jank in a Sonic game. That's how I feel about
Sonic
it.
Mania looks like a perfect game from what I heard.
Oh yeah, Sonic Mania is pretty good.
That's
Handmade.
fan-made. Yeah.
Same with Minecraft Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Handmade.
That's another thing that we probably should talk about. Are you guys done? Anyone else want to say anything about the Sonic Symphony before we move on?
Classical music makes things so much more nostalgic.
Definitely.
I remember liking Sonic Spinball, but I don't remember if it was actually a good game. I feel like that's like a theme with Sonic, though.
Yeah, right. So
And that's why I refuse to play Sonic R again.
so one awesome thing too, like also that they're celebrating Sonic with is we're getting it's already here. Sonic DLC for Minecraft, and you know what? This looks if there's something that could get me to start playing Minecraft, it's Sonic DLC because this looks really cool. Like the levels are already like built and everything, and you have like Chemical Plant Zone and Green Hill and all these other like different Sonic worlds just here like, ready for you to just like explore and play around in, and it just looks, and the characters look really cool. Like I mean like even though I never think anything in Minecraft style looks cool, they broke some conventions for Sonic, and and that's all good.
Well, you know why looks good is because Sonic 1, 2, 3 games are blocky. Like that's one thing I really liked about it was like everything was kind of cubic, So
Yeah.
I think it works well because it's like it has that perfect blend of old school, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll say it looks more full featured than the Mario collaboration.
Yeah, which is really funny because that Mario DLC is like, I don't even know if you can even still claim that. You might still be able to, because I looked it up too when I was trying to like when I was thinking about getting Minecraft. Because there was a special edition of Minecraft that's only for the Nintendo Switch, and that's the only one that has the Mario DLC on it. But then they discontinued that version, and like they just have Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which is the one that is play with every platform ever. and so like you could transfer your Mario DLC over to it, but I'm like, but if you didn't have the original like Switch Minecraft, can you still get that Mario DLC? Yeah, it makes me wonder.
This gameplay looks really good. It's like straightforward, kind of, like a runner type of game, I guess.
Shadow has his motorcycle. Ryu.
Nice.
Yeah.
You saw that, Rob?
Does he have guns?
Yeah.
I know. Anyone play Shadow the Hedgehog?
No. Well, actually, I did. Yeah. My nephew he was like 8, 9 years old. He thought it was the coolest game. So
yeah, I have like one friend who played it, and that was like it. And he said he liked it, but it was also like it was also kind of jank too.
Well, I mean, like going from Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow to Shadow the Hedgehog is very upsetting. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
2 different Sonics, Shadows, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I will admit though, I did succumb and get a version of Minecraft, which is kind of funny because I got the mobile version of Minecraft, which is fun.
Okay.
It was just cool because it's actually the same version that's on. It's the Bedrock edition. It's the same one that's on all platforms. They actually ported it to mobile, and so like anything I do here, I could, if I get eventually Minecraft on PC, like I have cross saves. I'll be able to have cross saves, which is really cool, and you can still get
Oh
the Sonic
wow.
DLC on there. And so I was testing it out with my Razor Kaiju here, and it works pretty well. Kishi, sorry, I called it Kaiju. Razor Kishi. So like yeah.
That's a big ass phone you got there, Johnny. Jesus.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was debating on getting that. Maybe we'll talk to you after.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. So Sonic Minecraft. I think yeah, that's anyone else want to say anything about that before we move on?
I'm glad
It
it's
looked
DLC
cool.
and not a full game.
Almost got me to download it. I did
Almost.
not. I
Almost.
resisted.
Yeah, you know what's
Yep, I
unfortunate
resisted.
with Sonic or with Minecraft is that it never goes on sale. Because I've been watching it every now and then, and it's still just straight up $30. Like I'm waiting for them to just be like, okay, fine, we'll make it 20 or something, But it never happens. Like except for like
Dang, that thing
console
keeps going
versions.
up then.
Except for like console versions, like they go on sale every now and then. Yeah.
Apparently, you could do the. I'm watching these Supersonic playthrough, and like, if you jump on something, you do like a like a flower spin, like something you would get from like, Mario, 3D Mario games. I'm not sure if that's a reference to a Sonic game or if it's a reference to Minecraft because I never played Minecraft. But it's pretty interesting to see, like, seeing Supersonic do a flower spin from jumping on something.
Yeah, when I was testing out Minecraft on my phone, I just kept punching pigs, so that's a thing. And then I punched a horse and I killed it, so that was cool too.
Is that not how you're supposed to play Minecraft?
I don't know. That's what I'm kind of confused when it comes to Minecraft because there's no real objective except for like survive and build. That's pretty much it. But you can turn that off and just put on creator mode anyway, and then all you do is build. So I don't know. But yeah. So I think, guys, unless there's anything else you guys want to say. No? Okay.
No, I'm just I think this is a pretty good celebration for him. 30 years old, and he's an old hedgehog.
Celebration.
So
Celebration.
celebration. I'm glad his celebration was big. The cat.
Oh,
I'm glad Big
He
the Cat
finally
didn't show
got
up
him in
anywhere.
there.
Where's
I wish-
Froggy?
I wish Big the Cat came out like a generation earlier because he could have been in Sonic R. That would have been hilarious.
Where's Froggy? So, Rob, we have a little time left. I want to bring this to your attention because you, Rob, about 2 years ago, Chris and I did a podcast because everybody for some reason couldn't make it that day, and it was just hit me and Chris.
In 2 years?
It was a pretty good podcast. I
It
will
was,
say.
and it was.
Good
I thought it
episode.
was actually pretty awesome, and so we kind of winged it, and we're like, let's do a top 10 our top 10 Nintendo 64 games of all time. But like, I'm just throwing the hour in there because originally it was just the top 10, but then members of our crew here has had issues with it.
This
And I
looks
know-
good.
I know
honestly.
Rob
I'm happy with this list.
was one of
Wait,
those
hold on.
people
I need to. I need to see this list. Where is
who
it?
has an issue with this
I'm
list.
really happy with this list.
So let me just state it. Like, so our top 10 that Chris and I came up with: number 10, Bomberman 64;
Ooh,
number 9, Mario Party; number 8, Paper Mario; number 7, Star Fox 64;
Hell yeah, Rumble Pack.
number 6, GoldenEye 007; number 5, Banjo Kazooie; number 4, Diddy Kong Racing; number 3, Super Smash Brothers; number 2, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time; and number 1, Super Mario 64. So this is the list that we came up with. But Rob had some issues with it, and so 2 years later, Rob, I want to know what changes you'd like to make or what issues you have with this list.
It's been 2 years. I haven't even listened to And I think to me it was a lot of it was reactionary to what you guys were saying on the pod. So I was just like, ugh, ugh, like, ugh.
Is there
How are they saying this? How are they saying that?
Hey, Rob, at least Majora's Mask was on there. I mean, you could turn into the enemy of the game, you know. So
I mean, is there a game on there, like on this list, that you feel like, or that you feel like shouldn't be on there, or is there a game that you think we left out? He's thinking about it, folks.
Yeah.
Mischief makers.
I mean, you
Guys,
left
what
out
would
Ken
Rob
Griffey
like?
Jr. baseball.
Did we talk about it?
NBA courtside.
We
Man,
mentioned it,
Guys-
I think, but
you guys also left out the prequel to Smash Brothers, Glover.
What?
Glover, where you play as a
What's it called? The
Platforming
hamburger helper
glove.
man.
Oh, the reason we're bringing this up, right? Isn't it the Nintendo 64's
the
anniversary
64's
too?
25th anniversary as of yesterday or 2 days ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
This week. And
Oh, actually,
so-
same day as Sonic, 23rd.
Same day.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
the 64 was a big deal. Turok, eh?
Yeah, 25 years.
Rock.
Yeah, you know, we didn't even did we mention Turok at all? I don't think we
I-
did.
I think we did.
I
I think
really-
we mentioned. I mean, I feel like I would have mentioned how blurry that game was, how foggy that game was.
No, you didn't. I re-listened
No?
to it. You didn't
It was
mention
so
Turok
freaking
at all.
foggy.
It definitely. I mean, it's not a game that aged well, so I don't think it's.
You know, another game that didn't age well, actually aged perfectly. Superman 64, because that was bad.
That's the room of video games right there.
That is the room of video
Jesus
games.
Christ.
Word.
I actually came up with a list the other day for a top 10 if you guys want to go by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sure, I'm down.
So the first two 10 and 9 are kind of cheating because they fulfill the same role. But number 10, it was a tie between Bomberman 64
Mm.
and Mystical Ninja Goemon.
Oh.
Okay, all
Because-
right, I'm okay.
Yeah,
with that.
right?
I never played that. I always wanted to play Mystical Ninja. I never got a chance to, but it
'Cause
looked
it's
amazing.
Kind of culture. I can tell.
Yeah, right. It's moi. It's like it's like if Pocky and Rocky were in 3D. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but it's really cool. It's kind of like a junior chibi Zelda style game.
Sounds
There's
like
not
I
really
need to
puzzles.
sail the high seas.
And Bomberman 64, I have great memories of it, even though I could never beat that flying dude. Stupid ass. Number 9, they played the 2 games again. They played the same role, which is Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. It's just seeing your Pokemon come to life, you know. And then number 8, I didn't play till the Wii came out, but Sin and Punishment, great game. I think
I
it's
hear
by
it's
Treasure.
great. Is that Treasure?
Yeah, Treasure. Yeah.
I
Great
had it on
arcade
Virtual
game.
Console too. It's pretty
I've
fun,
got to
but I
play
feel
that.
like I couldn't throw that on there because I didn't play it on Nintendo 64.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
I'd allow it.
Next one was GoldenEye, just great party game. Even though like I had trouble with first-person
Bye.
shooters at the time, but yeah, great party game. Don't look at my screen. And Paper Mario was the next one, obviously.
Very
think the
similar
first-
to our list.
It is very
Yeah,
similar.
I didn't even check out your list. The next one was Star Fox. N64 just known for great racing games and great arcade games.
So
Then 4th place was Super Smash Brothers, obviously. 3rd place, Mario Kart 64, just because.
we debated on this one, and we
We
said
really
that
did.
Diddy Kong was like, there's only room for one kart racer. Was that? Did we say something like
yeah,
that?
we did.
Yeah, and that's what I had issues with. I think.
Mario
Oh,
Kart's
I chose
good.
Diddy Kong over Mario Kart.
But Diddy Kong though is better.
It's better.
yeah. I mean, Diddy Kong. It's one of those things because like Nintendo would do something and then Rare would do something like an improved version of that kind of thing. You know, because Mario Kart came up before Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, it's-
Number 2 is Super Mario 64 because it was the first time I touched it. I was just like, you can go anywhere with this. Like you can literally move anywhere. And every time I thought, like I never had an N64, my cousin did. So anytime I thought about it, I was like, man, it's like you just could go anywhere and you didn't even have to beat the game even. Unfortunately, I never played Zelda Ocarina of Time, so I have played it, but I didn't play it on N64 and
Majora's.
or Majora's Mask. Yeah, I didn't play it till later, so I didn't put it on this list. But my number 1 game, I was thinking about like what is the N64 game I had the most fun with, more fun than Mario 64, more fun than Smash Brothers,
Banjo Kazooie.
and it had to be WCW versus NWO.
Honestly, okay.
That game is amazing. You
Okay,
get to play as a ninja.
so
I have a lot to say here, but
yeah,
go for
okay,
it.
so I have words to say. Well, man, but the Mario
do
Kart.
I.
Okay, Mario Kart and Diddy Kong. Let's hold that off. So this one is really funny because I wanted to put like in our pod, I wanted to put either WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy on
Why
there.
didn't you?
But I said it was number 11 because I felt like everything else here was too good that I couldn't throw on there. Even though Ryu brings up
No
a very good
Mercy.
point because I wasted so much time on WrestleMania 2000.
Not
And
gonna lie, yeah. Like if there were actual stats, I wish that when we go up into the heavens, they're gonna tell us our stats of life. I wish I can see how many hours I played on those games. Like I bet you it's up there, maybe even more than Super Mario 64. When I think about consoles, like I also think about certain genres for consoles. Like Sega Saturn's a fighting console and stuff like that. Like 64 for me, it's a wrestling console.
It
It has
is.
so many
Think
good-
about it this way, guys. A wrestling game with no loading screens. What? You know how many loading screens? That PSP game.
So I want to ask you though, Ryu, why WCW Revenge over like WrestleMania 2000 or No
Mercy.
Mercy?
So there's No Mercy. That's there's WrestleMania 2000.
They're all made
you know-
by the same developer.
Right. So the reason, like, I think the main factor in WCW versus NWO was that out of all those games, that's the only
Warzone.
one that I played.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's a
okay.
pretty important factor.
I've heard that like people, like the general consensus is that No Mercy is the best one,
Dude,
supposedly.
it's amazing.
Uh,
Dude, they had ladder matches in No Mercy. They had ladder matches. You can break the announcer table. You can go backstage, and it had a storyline. Like it was so
Like,
cool.
if you think about it, though,
It had
like
a story, yeah.
W versus NWO is like the first like crossover game. So.
I mean, it is, but it's like stupid. But the NWO was owned by WCW, so it doesn't count.
What are you talking about? Smash Brothers was owned by Smash Brothers.
New World Order. Yeah, but so I mean, but it's the same exact gameplay though. Like if you've played WrestleMania or No Mercy,
They're all the same gameplay.
it's the same
Yeah.
gameplay because it's the same developer. So
Slight-
they
slight
just
differences.
upgraded. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
just refined Revenge and then put it, like with WWF. What's
I,
up, Chris?
I'm pretty sure the only one I owned was Warzone, so I played the hell out of that, but I rented all the other ones. And like you said, they're all like very similar.
Not
But yeah, like what?
Not Warzone.
Warzone wasn't?
Warzone and Attitude were both made by Acclaim, and they were not as good
Was
and
it
polished as
Acclaim or
It
Midway?
was it was
no,
still
it was
good.
Acclaim. Yeah, it was
But I
Acclaim.
remember like one of my favorite things was that it had heavy customization options.
Mhm.
Like insane. You can create your character and then you can even like customize their entrance music and all that and how their poses.
I'm trying to remember what WWF game I had on PS1 because I know I had one and it was a blast. Like,
It's probably SmackDown, because that's
no, it wasn't SmackDown.
oh, okay. Oh, that was the
I think it was Warzone, maybe.
yeah. Warzone was one of them too. I don't know. Warzone was cool. Warzone and Attitude was cool, but because they had actual voices, like the wrestlers actually talked in that one, but they also were very weird because all the wrestlers did this. Like that was their stance.
They had like a tire, like a stamina gauge too, I think.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. But man, talking about this, I kind of want to go back and beat Bomberman 64 and Mystical Ninja Goemon now. Like, 'cause I never beat those games.
Well, Bomberman.
I wanna play
what's the
Goemon.
latest one?
The
The
latest
Battle
one is
Royale's
Super
pretty good.
Bomberman R online.
Yeah, the Battle Royale is not bad.
But let's not forget what we were talking about. We need to have this
Oh.
discussion of Mario Kart 64 versus Diddy Kong Racing.
What's there? Just I mean,
Well, I don't know. I mean, Rob seems to have a problem with it, so I want to know like I want to know his rebuttal. I want to know what Rob feels about this. Rob.
Rob, they're talking about Diddy Kong Racing, not Diddy Kong Ray Tracing. You know that, right?
I didn't get it with Diddy Kong Racing. It was all about Mario Kart. I don't care what you have to say. Mario Kart was way better.
I'm Diddy. Whoa.
Diddy Kong
In
Racing
terms of overall playability, I will always go back to Mario Kart.
I don't know.
the racing was legitimately good. Like it's not just the adventure modes and all that stuff. It was good racing, and they somehow made it balanced between actual car on the ground racing, boat racing, and flying. Like I don't know how you can do that.
That's like StarCraft level balancing right there. You know, like
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, because I felt like
Was it though? Was it really balanced though?
Wait, did you play Diddy Kong Racing, Rob?
Yeah,
Okay.
I had it.
yeah, I sure did. Yeah.
I think it was pretty balanced because I think like even though you would just assume that planes would be faster than
They felt
cars,
slow.
like they made the planes pretty slow,
Yeah.
so that like
Yeah.
even though like you don't have to take these turns and stuff, it was still pretty slow. So I felt like it was pretty well balanced.
Which one do you think had better? Like obviously Diddy Kong Racing had better single player mode, but which one do you think had a better multiplayer mode?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't know for sure, but I don't think Diddy Kong had battle mode, did it?
No.
Oh, did
Not
it?
to
Really?
my
Oh,
knowledge, I
yeah.
don't remember it having battle mode. So I mean, I guess I would say Mario Kart because it had battle mode. Diddy Kong just
Yeah,
had
that's
like,
what I was thinking.
versus mode.
And not only that, it had some great stages for battle mode,
It
like
had some- well, of
Block
course,
Fort,
yeah.
whatever.
Block Fort, so memorable.
Yeah.
I remember the
Fort
single
was
player in Diddy Kong.
So simple.
Final levels are so freaking hard.
Mm-hmm. It's really
Who's
hard.
the main rival? Is it like a pig, flying pig? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I hated that guy. It was
Me
so
too.
hard to beat him, but you feel so rewarded when you do.
Hate that guy.
Also, what do you guys think? Which one has the better music?
Diddy Kong.
I mean, Rainbow Road exists in Mario Kart.
I'll have to listen to it.
That's true. But I don't know.
And the ending credits too. Oh man.
You might be right, because Frappy Snowland was in Mario Kart 64, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't know, because like for me with Mario Kart 64, I felt and I think it's just not their fault entirely because I think it was a launch game or really close to a launch game.
Yeah,
and then,
it was
and
pretty
Diddy
close.
Kong came afterwards, but Diddy Kong Racing, I liked it because I felt like there was a lot more personality in the game
Okay.
than Mario Kart 64. Because
Yeah.
because Mario Kart 64, like I said it
I'll
in
give
the
you that one.
in that pod too. Yeah, like the intro screen is just like a picture, and it's like welcome to Mario Kart, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like even the menus didn't seem very whimsical, or like it just looks very standard. And so I didn't like, and then that, and also the character models in Mario Kart were just 2D,
Yeah,
2D
that's true.
sprites, whereas
Alright.
Diddy Kong used 3D models.
Okay. Speaking of which, I have a quick quiz for you guys. Not a quiz, but out of all you, there are 10 characters in Diddy Kong Racing.
Hmm
Name 5.
I can name them. I got it. I already could name them all. right now.
Tiger, dog, bear, bunny, turtle.
I could
Name
probably
them
name
all.
I could probably name all of them for you right now.
You can name all 10.
I
All
think I
right.
can.
All right.
Squirrel.
Here first. You can do all 10.
Okay.
You had to do it. You had to say their names with their voices too.
No. I...
That's
okay.
hard.
Find
There's
a good
there's
list.
there's Conquer, Banjo, Tip Top, Pipsy, Diddy.
Oh, hold on. You have to give their full names.
What? Okay.
Full name.
Full
dang.
names. Okay, fine. Here. Where was I? Let me go back. Okay. What did I say?
Start from the beginning.
Conquer the squirrel. Banjo the bear. Pipsy the mouse. Tip Top the turtle. I think it wasn't Tigger. Dang it. It's Tiger, isn't it? I feel like his name is Tiger, but I could be wrong. But there's a tiger character.
Kesha,
Um,
Pitbull,
Huh?
Kesha and Pitbull. It's going down.
Tyga.
Oh,
It's Tyga, right?
No.
Tyga. I'm lost on
Timber.
that one. Oh, Timber. Dang. Okay, so I lost one. Yeah. Okay. So let me. So it's Timber. He's a tiger. Then there's the Diddy Kong, right?
Is it Timber or
And
Timbre?
then,
'Cause I think it's
then
pronounced
there's
Timbre.
there's TT, the clock, right?
That guy.
Oh, that's
Child.
right.
Then there's Crunch, the crocodile, or is he an alligator?
Kremling.
Huh?
He's from Donkey Kong, so he's called Kremling.
Oh, he's a Kremling? Wow, that's
Yeah.
flew over my head. Yeah. So there's Crunch.
Bro.
Then there's Drumstick, the chicken, right?
Rooster.
Oh, he's a rooster. Whatever, close
Drumstick, what a
enough.
great name.
Disappoint me, man. Disappoint me.
Oh no, I'm
You got,
Wait,
you
freaking.
so-
got- what are you at? 8 or
I'm
9?
at 8.
so
yeah.
so Banjo and Donkey Kong are related universes then, huh?
No, you're at 9.
I'm
Oh,
at
and then
9.
so
Did I say
Super
Pipsy already?
Mario
I
then.
did,
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Well, there's
Right.
multiple universes here actually.
What about Wizpig? Is he a playable character?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, I feel like he was at the end. Oh no, he wasn't. He never was. He never was.
Was
You missed a
was the elephant a character that you can pick? No,
No.
right?
no.
Damn.
Is it Kazooie?
No.
He's
Is he rare or Nintendo?
What would you say, Chris?
really short.
No, I thought I had this. I can't remember the final characters in this game.
Starts with a B.
Oh my god, I already
Bubsy,
said
3D.
Banjo.
Fair.
I know, right?
All right.
Yeah,
You
I,
give
I
up?
can't guess. Yeah, I give up.
It's Bumper the Badger.
Damn it! Hi, I'm Bumpa. I remember him.
So
Was that
we
the
got
last one I forgot?
that was it.
Oh,
We
okay.
got the obviously the Donkey Kong universe. We have the Banjo universe, and then we also have the Conquer universe.
So the clock guy's name is TT.
Mhm.
TT for time trial.
So I'm so glad he's a real character because I was thinking of all the characters in my head and like the clock dude came up, but I was like, no, that can't be real. There's no way a clock would be a driver. I'm thinking of the time wizard from Yu-Gi-Oh. And I was
looks
like,
just
I was like,
him.
but I can see it in my mind. And I'm like, I know he's like, no, that's not real. And then when Johnny's like TT, the clock guy, and I was like, oh my god, this is the Mandela effect. It's real.
Yeah, no, he looks just like him too, which is really
Yeah,
funny.
he has a mustache. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
If I remember correctly, I think you had to. So there were time trials, and there was like a ghost record for every map,
Mhm.
and you had to beat that ghost record
In
for every
every-
level to beat to unlock him.
Wow, that's wow.
That's like considering 100%ing the game, kind
But
of.
you know that might make it better than Mario
100%.
Kart because you didn't unlock anything whenever you did it.
For ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
no.
couldn't unlock it. There was nothing to unlock in Mario
I
Kart.
never
I guess
did,
different tracks though on mirror
trials.
mode.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then
yeah.
that you just unlock by playing Grand Prix. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I just feel like Diddy Kong was probably better than Mario Kart 64.
good.
Now, if you try to put Diddy Kong Racing up against Double Dash, I
Sorry-
100.
Sorry, Rob. I can't seem to hear you saying. Are you mute? I thought you just said something.
Saying that yeah, Mario Kart is a better game.
You guys think there's a
Well,
chance
we can go by the
for-
critics. I think critically acclaimed Diddy Kong is a higher.
They
rating.
they remade Diddy Kong Racing for the DS. But the thing is, like, since it wasn't with Rare anymore, they had to get rid of all the Rare characters and they replaced them with Donkey
There
Kong
was
characters.
touch screen controls too. Like it was stupid.
Yeah.
How many of
so
them were rare besides Conquer and Banjo?
I feel like it was just them two. So they replaced them with Dixie Kong and was it Candy Kong? Feel like it was Candy
No Funky?
Kong.
No Funky
I
mode?
don't believe Funky Kong was in there. Yeah. So that's who
Dude.
they replaced them with.
That would be such a like great E3 mic drop, like to have the rare characters back for Diddy Kong Racing
Dude.
too. Because Microsoft
Yes.
plays nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Oh my god, I would love that if they made Diddy Kong Racing like remastered or like a new one. Oh my god, I'd be so down. And they put Banjo and Kazooie in there.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
You know, since we've been talking about like old school games this whole pod, I just want to say I'm playing Cave Story right now, and like it holds up surprisingly well. It's actually like
Not a surprise to me at all.
it's so charming. It's almost like seeing the birth of indie games because there's so much influence you see in like today's indie games from that game. It's kind of
Preaching to the
archaic.
choir. It's like that's like one of Johnny's favorite indie games.
I
Oh,
love Cave
really?
Story.
Have you beaten it?
Oh yeah, of course.
How long does it take to beat it?
All night?
It takes like, I don't
Hey.
know, like you can
3 times
beat
speed?
it fast, but it's like I don't know.
Oh,
Depends
I
what
could.
what difficulty are you playing on?
Sorry, I just thought of something really dirty. I'm playing an original. They're like saying like easy mode was like good for first time beginners, but I was like,
Yeah.
I played this game before 20 years ago.
You're gonna want to switch over to easy when you find out like all the other things you have, because like you can beat the main story, but then there's like a secret story. You get what I'm
No.
saying? Like extra stuff that you have to do to get like that, and so that one it gets really hard unless you're on easy mode, and even on easy mode it's still really hard.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, though,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of save points. Like luckily, at least in the beginning, there's a lot of save points. And one thing is, I'm so glad I'm playing it on the Switch because like when I first played it when I was a kid, it was like a translated version on my computer, and I was just using my keyboard, and that was a struggle.
yeah,
Jeez.
the Switch version's great. Yeah, I have that one too.
And it's not the 3D version looking one too from the
No,
DS.
no, not that one.
I hate how that looks. Hate it.
I had that one too. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I want to really quickly talk about something that I got that my girlfriend actually surprised me with. This. Do you guys know what this is? This is
Austin.
this is the Power A Fusion Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So this thing is
What?
pretty. This thing is pretty cool.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, like it's really cool. Like it's essentially kind of like an
Does it
elite
have paddle
controller,
shifters?
similar to an elite controller like Xbox. Yeah, it's
That
very
looks so
similar. So
comfy.
Oh
there
my
are
gosh,
there's
what the
paddle
hell?
there's paddle
What?
shifters on here that you can program to like do a different button. There's these rubberized grips, and like yeah, the controller feels great like in your hands, and then it's heavier than the Pro controller too, so it kind of has that like that weight. It kind of makes you
Mhm.
feel like it's like pretty quality, and the rubberized grips like is pretty good. Like I'm really enjoying having that on there. And then like one of the other cooler things too is like because it comes with the case as well, and then so like you can take these off like this off,
Whoa.
and then so the joysticks can actually be swapped out for like a different style, like either like a longer one or like a different style thumb cap. And then it also comes with another like faceplate.
Whoa,
And
hey
so,
Tony,
like-
this is not suited for work. Come on, man. Quit worrying.
And so like
Yeah,
it
I
comes
know,
with a different
super
faceplate.
success rising and stuff.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Like I was testing it out and I was playing Hades, and I haven't played in quite some time, and I actually made it all the way to the very end and got my ass whooped by Hades, but I made it to the end. Like I've never gotten that far, and I almost feel like it's because of this
You need to
controller.
play more of that game.
I
Yeah.
finally beat it the other day. I stayed up till 4 a.m. because I was like, I'm so mad. And like I thought I was gonna die. Turns out I had like death defiance because I was so like stressed out. I didn't know I had an extra like health bar. It had stubborn defiance, so I had like 80% health.
Yeah.
What a great game. Like that game, the ending also, like there's so much replayability, so much story. Like I feel like I didn't even beat the game really.
I don't.
Cosmic- oh.
Oh, I don't know if I've considered having beat that game because I mean defeating Hades is not beating the game.
It's like halfway through, if anything. Like, yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way, like that was my 15th attempt, and I made it to him, and I was like, I thought I was gonna finally do it, and I didn't. But yeah, Cosmic Curry in the chat looks like maximum comfort. I heard Power A makes good stuff for a third party. It's true, they do. I mean, like the only con that I have to this really is like the buttons. They take a bit more, like you have to push a bit harder to actually get them in. But so some can see that as a good thing because
You really got to use your thumb muscles.
yeah, you really gotta use your thumb muscles. Like it's not that much, but it is. It's more than like the Switch Pro controller, like that one. Yeah. So
How does the D-pad compare like to the regular one?
so
Is
the
it-
D-pad, I don't know. I haven't really tested it out too much. I kind of don't like how it's a bit further away than like than the Switch Pro controller. But like judging by how this feels, I feel like I wouldn't have too many issues with like the inputs with it than like the Switch Pro controller. And it's really cool because like the paddle shifters can actually be removed. Like the whole thing can be removed, or you can remove them like one by one.
Johnny, please.
Crazy.
I'm a
Yeah.
married man.
So like I I only use like 2 paddle shifters because I feel like the 2 bottom ones kind of get in the way sometimes. So I like just using the 2 top ones. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know, I love the Switch Lite D-pad. I just wish it was a little bit further up or further
Mhm.
away, kind of. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
feel the
I know what
same,
you mean.
but It's kind of just down there. I don't know. But it's a great D-pad, so.
Yeah, I mean this was on sale, but I don't know if it still is or not. It also has like, I mean, I don't know if this means anything to you guys, but it has a microphone or a headphone jack at the bottom too, so you can actually listen to the game. But that's only
What?
if you have it wired. You can't do
Oh.
it wireless, and that's because it's a Nintendo thing. But if
Still,
you
that's
actually
really cool.
yeah, but if you actually have it, like it's plugged with the USB-C, and it comes with like a 10-foot cable, like a 10-foot braided cable. So like
Nice.
if you actually like plug it into the Switch, then you can actually plug headphones into it. Into
Oh,
the
so you have to
controller.
plug it into the Switch. I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense,
It just
yeah.
has to be plugged into the dock or like the bottom of the Switch. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a
Nintendo
lot.
years. You know, we're talking about that Sonic charm, how like it's supposed to be, some stuff is supposed to be bad. I think part of the Nintendo charm is just so being outdated in like quality of life stuff. I'm just like, man, Nintendo, but you're consistent. I'll give you that.
Yep. All right. Well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we sign out for tonight?
Hmm.
Okay. So, thank you everyone for listening to us here tonight.
Woo!
And allow us to say our goodbyes. Ryu.
I guess. Oh, you know, it'd be cool if there was a Sonic 64 game. Shigeru Miyamoto, make it happen. Shiggy, come on, Shiggy.
Chris.
See you guys. Happy 30th to Sonic and happy 2-year anniversary to the Sonic original movie design.
Yow.
And Rob.
Go get yourself a chili dog.
That's
Have a
all
nice night.
good. Yeah, so, and for me, your host, J-Playstar, thank you everyone so much for listening to us. And be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube over at Metro Kingdom Radio. Click that bell icon so you'll see whenever we go live and other uploads that we do. Like watch that live stream of you and I, reacting to the Nintendo Direct. That's always fun.
That Metroid Dread, it was like seeing the Poké Gods come to life.
I started playing Zero Mission on my GBA instead of Fusion, and I'm liking Zero Mission so much more. Metroided everything. Yeah, so yeah, do that. Follow us on Twitch at Metro Kingdom Radio. Not the one. I still need to delete that. It's still on the thing. I keep forgetting. And follow us on Twitter at Metro King Radio. Hit us up on Instagram and on Facebook, and download our podcast wherever you download podcasts, like Google, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, and Animal Crossing Pocket Cast, and our home over at Podbean. So, thank you, everyone, for listening to us. And until next time, we just want to say happy birthday, Sonic, you blue devil, you. And we shall catch you on the Switch side.
That was the first time I seen Papa John. I wonder what's gonna have more delays. Metroid Prime 4 or Smash Brothers Online.
Rolling around at the speed of
Speed of sound.